All right, looks like we're live. Whoops. So we can get this pop out chat. Whatever that means. Duff, what's the hotline? Control Alt Delete. I don't know. I got nothing. Who can name that tune? You don't win anything. I'm still playing around here. I'm new. I don't know what to do. Andy Griffith. Not Andy Griffin. Mayberry. Yeah, I'll take that. All right, let's get this party started. We're going to do some sailing today. Sailor Jerry. I just like it because it's got that pretty girl on there. Oops, that's a lot. Maybe not. I'm loving the Will It Run series. Leave It to Beaver. Leave It to Beaver? No way. You were way off. Stop playing around, Boomer. Oh. So, I guess we haven't done one of these for a while because, I don't know, life. But here we are. It's too hot to do anything else. Nailed it. I guess it's a 61. I'm putting a radiator. Can you see the radiator? It's right there, the top part of it. I just got it in there. Yeah. So right after this, it's 4 o'clock here, Central Time. I mean, the only time that should exist. At 5 o'clock, so we're shutting her off right in an hour. And we're going to go join Uncle Bobo and Luke, or maybe just Luke, or just Jake. I don't know. Luke's going to be there. So jump over to their channel. Those guys are supposed to comment, and I'm supposed to try to figure out how to make them, what you call it? I don't know. A moderator? Always drink in moderation. Words to live by. 3 dots on the right, he said, and then you go. Put user in timeout. Bobo, do you want to be in timeout? Add moderator. Yay! Uncle Bobo, now you are a moderator. Where is Nancy at? Nancy, you're an honorary moderator too. Just kidding. I don't know what I'm doing here. This is like Oprah Winfrey. You're a moderator, and you're a moderator. Everybody's a moderator. Chin, you're already a moderator. Trash metal. Andy Griffith, but was spreading BBQ sauce on a platter of chicken breastises. Lucky. I'm hungry. Anywho, moderator from Ohio. I just my words. I'm pulling a what you call it a Napa Todd Land Shark Garage. My words just keep. That Power Wagon last week. That's going to Ohio. Oh my gosh! I found the hole in the floor drain. Woo! I don't know how many miles I've put on this chair, and I've never had that happen. I did lube it up so that it doesn't squeaky no more. Designated drinker. We got a lot of that. What are you going to be working on next? Well, probably this unibody here. 61 Ford, short bed, 223 6-cylinder. It's got all new brakes, new exhaust. Runs really good. And then I popped the radiator last year. So believe it or not, some of my stuff actually runs until it doesn't. So now I need to start working on that. So I'm going to try to put together a video just kind of showing Mortske maintenance and such that we're doing around here. Well, maybe let's tip this down, Duff, so they can see you being the attention puppy that you are. Oh, there's Luke. Oh, this is really hard. Why do I have to do this? Stop typing so fast, you guys. Come on. That's it. You already are a moderator, Luke, you goof. Nice farmer tan you got going. You like that? I did it myself. Arkansas, I bet it's really hot there. It's like 100 degrees here. And it was like, that's Americanese Fahrenheits. So like probably like 235 Celsiusms. But it was freezing, which I know is 0 in Kazakhstan. But yeah, like 10 days ago. So we went from 0 to 100 in like 10 days. I am thinking with my dipstick. Oh, what else? What do you guys want to talk about? This is why I don't do the lives so good, because I'm not lubricated yet and I don't know what to do. Horsetown, USA. Wouldn't that be like in the Kentucky Derby, wherever that is? Almost witnessed an OSHA violation for a floor drain death, right? If you guys only knew what's in that floor drain, just don't worry about it. Let's just say Greta would not be impressed. Is nobody typing anything? How many of you guys are in here? Chin, how many people are here? Chin, are you even in here? Chin, you were here. Did this thing stall? England. Let's talk about next builds. Well, see, that's just it. I play guitar? No. How many Will Ferrells? All of them. 160. Dang. Next builds. I don't do builds because nobody went on a rave, and I kind of go on a rave too. Yeah, like I did that cab. Look at that video. Like it's been out there. My video from last week has just as many views as that video, and that video is like 3 months old, so it's tough. I don't know. So I guess I'd like to do some builds, but if we don't get any views, it's a lot of work on my end to film it, a lot of work on Chin's end to edit it. And Duff's like, I just want to go for rides. So holy crap, UK, Norway, England. What time is it over there? You guys like just waking up Monday morning, all sitting at your desk at work and like, well, let's see what's going on in the interwebs instead of working today. Relationships, like cars, should undergo regular services to make sure they are still roadworthy. I know nothing about either maintenance or relationships. 59 Suburban's my buddy's car. He's got it up at his place. Hopefully we'll do a follow-up. Sweden, we got like everybody from Europea. What's something you do that none of us have seen before? Model cars, harmonica, nose whistling. I play softball. So that's why I can't do lives on Tuesday night, because I play softball. There you go. I'm terrible at it, but I mean, you can drink beer and swing at a watermelon with a telephone pole. It's a good time. Yeah, we can't do builds because then we lose the shop, because they cost a lot of money and a lot of time. Did you get the box I sent you? I don't know. I don't know what you sent. I'm like really terrible. Like I feel bad for people who send me things through the mail because like I probably don't show it. Like Alan Tinker, he drew me a picture. I've got that on the wall up there. And then Working Hands, like machined me a piston and then lasered my label into it. It's really cool. I got that sitting up there. Terry from Iowa sent me some spam, literally spam mail. I don't know what to do with that. And I'm not very good at like Puddin says, I'm not very good at surprises, so I can't just leave these boxes sit around. I'm like a kid at Christmas. I got to just tear them open right away. So I don't know. I mean, everybody sent me stuff. I appreciate it. Try to like mention it. Like Nancy sent me a Band-Aid. You guys saw that in the video last week. Terry's spam, that'll be on the video coming up, I think. Maybe. I don't know. How do you become a battery sponsor? Send me an email and we can work something out for you there. Scenic Knoxville, Tennessee. Isn't that where, is Knoxville? Is that where, no, Nashville. That's where Uncle Tony's garage is at. He's a Mopar King. And there's the link for the live for the Coastal Auto Reaction, guys, where Luke just commented it. Koozies. Yeah. Roy sent me koozies. Somebody sent me koozies. I got a bunch of stickers. Someday I'll have to show the wall of shame with all the stickers. You guys. Puddin is good at things. He's like the pressure wash king. He's good at chasing birds away. I don't know. Anywho. Don't forget, poor Mortske needs a starter sponsor. So, yeah, I had another guy reach out to me. He actually works for Denso. Claims he's going to send me a Denso starter for small block Chevy. It's like a gear reduction, kind of a neat factory production thing that he said they use on like industrial applications like FedEx trucks and stuff. So, good day, A, up there in Kanukistan. J. Whitby from a wet UK. It's drier than a popcorn fart here in Podunk. I got a knack for finding cool stuff. I don't know about that. I got a knack for finding things that are crappy, and I got a terrible knack for like, oh, let's pull up the camera and see if we can make it run. And you guys are like, I'd watch that. Duff's right here laying on the floor taking a nap. It's too hot to like do anything, so Duff just kind of lays around. Where's the tall boys? Beer's just, I don't know. I don't know, is the Rona? I don't know if I'm going to die or what, but the only way I can really drink beer is if I like put some Zing Zang Buddy Mary mix in there. But they're okay. I'm just drinking them straight. I mean, I can do it. We might do it. So, but mixed drinks are way better. So we're going with Dr. Pepper and Sailor Jerry today. And the ice is really good too, but it's cold. I do have a kiddie pool for Duff. It was like $7. The thing's awesome. I need to get it out and give him a bath in it because he stinks, because it's about the 4th time this spring/summer that he's rolled in the deer poops. So, yeah, Duff likes rolling poop. You don't get rain in Arizona anyway, and I don't feel bad for you if you live down there. $5 for puppy shampoo. We do have some shampoo. I need somebody to wash Duff, you know? It's not time. So hot that the chickens here laid hard-boiled eggs. That's kind of a dad joke. Dad jokes are good. Always good. Heard it. Was that on Cold War Motors? I'm going to turn my phone off so you guys don't have to listen to it. Oh, it's Puddin. What's he saying? Cold War Motors, somebody said, how's it going? And the guy said, well, if it was any better, I'd have to pleasure myself. I thought that was pretty funny. You probably aren't going to understand it. Puddin, I'm in a live right now. Leave me alone. He said he got 45 minutes of pressure washing into 40 seconds. Spain? What? What are you doing with that pickup there? Oh, we just put a radiator in it. And then we're going to kick it outside. Should probably change. Energy drinks. You guys can send me beer as long as you label it as energy drinks, apparently, from Canada. Greetings from Spain. Is that where they speak Spanish? Irish make the best beer and whiskey, no contest. Ugh, I don't know. What's that really dark Irish beer? Guinness. I cannot drink that. That's like 1540. I bet I smell worse than him. No comment, Nancy. You were just scuba diving. Like, how can, isn't that, were you scuba diving clean water? Or were you like scuba diving at the local, where is the sewage plant? Were you scuba diving there? When is the next Flathead video? I think we're going to have to do another one because Flathead videos seem to do really well. You need some peach pecan. Oh, look at this. She's trying to, he's trying to FaceTime Look at that. How do you do that? I think we've just created free energy.
We did. Are we live or what?
I'm live. Are you live?
Yeah, I'm live. I'm live with you.
Oh my. You're. Can you see yourself on there?
I can't see anything.
Well, this is a here, so
okay.
So I don't know if we can have you on it.
All right, I'll guess compare some other time.
I don't know. You guys, let us know. You want Puddin and I to do a live together sometime again? We can't get him another divorce. Don't worry. Burnouts. Does your Ford do burnouts? Have you tried yet?
It did a burnout, but okay, it left a black mark on grass.
So it's right up there with Aunt Dorothy.
Alright, I'm busy too though. I gotta finish editing my video. I don't have a fancy
Editor. He's hard at it. Later. Tell him not to bother me, and then so what's he do? He calls me. Another live with Puddin. Yeah, we'll have to do it. We'll see if his significant other. Your phone call slowed down your internet. Dang it. Yeah, there you go, Coastal. You guys can set Puddin up on one. The only thing is, Puddin can't. He doesn't have a filter. Not at all. Especially when you get a little sauce in him. Yeah, you can message him on the Instagram. It sounds like he's editing right now, so he's probably busy. Do a build together. We don't do builds around here. Nobody watches them. Maybe I should do a revival with him. That would be a good time. I actually would do the work, and he would just dance around in his bibs and get the best farmer stand ever and talk about. Well, come on down to Puddin's Market and Market. Yeah, Duff is like he's right here. He's napped out on the floor. No filter is the best filter. I agree in person, kind of maybe, but on here I wouldn't say that our channel is family friendly. There's some subliminal stuff that I try to sneak in, but try not to swear just because it is what it is. Puddin can't read. He can't. He can copy and paste, though. Yeah, I have enough projects sitting around, like Chin said, that I could just revive them. Kind of like this thing's been sitting since, I don't know, August. Fired right up, though. Part swap meet in 14 months. Where was this swap meet at there, Bobby Lamb? I could go for a good swap meet. Chin was at a car show, Devil's Lake yesterday. It looked like it was okay, but it was way too hot. Way too hot. So what did Duff and I do? We went and drug another truck home in the heat. Subliminal brainwashing into liking flathead Fords. Dylan said you were actually a mechanically expert. I don't know what that means. Expert? Probably not. We all need an education. Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to give any educations here. No sandwiches. It's Sailor and Dr. Pepper. Get yourself an ice machine in the shop. It's key. We're going to need more ice. So. You want to see some power washing videos? You just watch out. We might bring you one. Just a whole hour and a half of Mortske playing with his hose. How about that? His high pressure hose. Yep, it's a 61. I think the grills are the only difference. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know much about Fords. Ah, a sea sandwich. Yes. They're sailing away. Oh, and if you don't know, we got a new decal with the Duff dog on it and White Lightning, my '62 Chevy that probably hasn't even ever been on the channel. And then we got the other four. We got my '71 C10, blue 34 Ford, and then Chin's '81 C10. So we got them in 4-inch sizes and 2-inch sizes. I've been doing $10 for a 4-pack. So usually just get one of each of these, and I'll throw in a couple of these little guys. Or if you wanted like 4 of the Duff decal, let me know. Send me an email, and then I've been doing PayPal. Otherwise, you can send $10 to the P.O. box, and I'll ship them out. If you need one, I'm not getting rich on decals, but a lot of people like them and ask about them. So I just, to cover the decals and my time to go to the post office and the shipping and the envelopes, so on and so forth. So if you need some decals, I'm not giving them away. So don't be the person who emails and be like, hey, I want some of your free decals. Yeah, Dylan McCool, he's got some cool stuff. But yeah, the hour-long pressure washing videos, I don't care who you are. That's why I give Puddin grief, because, right. Did the taste buds come back for Sam's? I hope you mean hams. No, not so good. Beers. Any Chevy 4x4 for sale? Actually, I got a 69 or 70 Chevy 3/4 ton 4-speed 4-wheel drive. I got to go get. One of the subscribers told me about it. That'll probably be for sale. Small block Chevy. It's got a flatbed on it now. I need the '81 C10. We should have said something. I just sent you a package, you goofball. I'll send it to you in 8 months like it took you to send me the, what are those things called? Energy drinks. Yeah, I noticed the flathead videos are doing, ooh, that one's burnt. That one's hot. Flathead videos do pretty well. I still got any t-shirts. If you go on the Teespring, it's listed in the description of most of the videos. There should be Teespring. I need to set up a better shirt site and get shirts from someone else with all the designs on them. But I just don't have time. You want some of my free stuff? I'll give you a free shot to the junk. How about that, Roy Marco? Yeah, Nancy, we're going to try to put it on merch. I don't know anything about it. I talked to somebody about setting me up a website thing, a.k.a. Mickelson Racing Channel's girlfriend. So just need to get her the information and sit down and see what we want. And, hopefully get that set up with all the stuff, because I know everybody wants to see Duff. Bone small block powered 26 Ford coupe running. Any way to send you the video? You could probably send it email, mortskerepair@gmail.com. Yeah, I'll do decal trades. You send me yours, and then I'll follow up. I know a lot of people have done that. I mean, if your decals suck, I'll still send you some, but I won't send you one, because some people's decals really, really suck. Mine probably aren't the best, but some of them really suck. If I pressure wash Puddin for 45 minutes, I would watch. We'll get him up here just standing there like this, and I'll just hose him down like on Tommy Boy, where they spray him down with gas. Bunker branding. Yeah, I could do that. I guess I could check those guys out. Mickelson Racing, he's got a pretty good setup, what he's got going on, so I kind of want to go with that. So at least it's somebody that I know how to talk to. I don't need any. I have so many koozies. I don't know why people make koozies. I mean, no offense, but every time somebody gets married or divorced or has a kid or has a graduation or gets their dog a haircut, they get can koozies. I have so many. I have literally 4 can koozies in every vehicle I own, and then 2 grocery bags full of koozies over here, and then a bunch of koozies in my softball bag and a bunch of koozies at my house. I'm koozied out. Unless you got a really cool one. Like my buddy's got these ones that's got a magnet built in it, so you can like stick it to the side of your car or the wall of the shop or whatever. Those are pretty cool. Sign your shirts. See, this shirt's going through Teespring, and that's why I set up through Teespring, so I don't have to deal with shipping stuff out. Because that's the part that sucks about decals is, I mean, it takes a lot of time to, I mean, it adds up during the week. And then, I mean, we're doing one of these revivals a week. Plus, I got a regular job, plus softball and hanging out with Duff and mowing the grass and groceries and laundry and all that stuff. And it's, yeah, I don't have a ton of time. I haven't tried the Luckies yet, Wayne Tweed. We might give it a shot on the Coastal Auto Reaction live here in about 35 minutes. I'm not good at fixing starters. I'm good at taking them apart and finding the broken piece and swapping it from another one. Duff is, I've had him like 2 years this weekend, and he was 2 when I got him. So I'd say Duff is about 4. Have I ever walked a bearded dragon? No, Larry Foreskin. I have not walked a bearded dragon. Yeah, I know Bunker Branding and I know Demolition Ranch. I just, yeah. Just want to try something that I'm familiar with or that I know somebody around here uses. Because, like, I use Teespring right now, and I'm not even going to comment on that. Wish I would have gotten a can koozie when I got divorced. Right, Bryce? I mean, that's one of, like, everybody's like, oh, you know, graduated or got married. Like, I want to see a koozie, like, kicked her to the curb. That's what's cool. Koozers you stick in the freezer with built-in mini ice packs. See? Like, now we're talking. My regular job is a product service manager for a compact equipment company. So I support the field staff and communicate to the factory and do all that fun stuff. I need to leave. Buy a lot of fireworks. No, I don't buy a lot of fireworks. I only like the ones that go bang and shake windows, and I don't buy many of them. Am I coming to Canada when the border opens? I think so. There's a lot of guys like DD Speed Shop. I don't know if he would associate with me or not, but and then I've also been talking with the Sobering Restoration guys, and then Half-Ass Customs. They're all like just across the border from me, so maybe swing up there and see what they got going on. Mississippi. I bet the genitals are real swampy down there right now. No sandwiches under my hat. Belching Beaver Brewing. That's a mouthful. Beer vending machine show. We're actually talking to somebody that brews beer, so we might have a beer sponsor. We're working on it. And then we might get a kegerator in here. I don't know. Something we've been talking about. But it's going slow. Root beer, whiskey. So you homemade the root beer and you homemade the whiskey, or you mix the whiskey and root beer at home so that therefore it's homemade. I don't know. DePass Garage. They're in Canada, but I don't know where they're at in Canada. And plus, he's probably a little bit too big to associate with us. Vending machines are noisy, take up so much space. I'm not coming up to see you guys. You guys are like freaking 464 light years away. You're behind us. Needs a 79 Highboy. I don't think they built a Highboy in 79. I think 77 or 76 was the last year of the Highboys, actually. And pizza, yes. Pizza and beer sponsor. Slow going, but we're working on it. Oh, there's the sobering, gents. Oh, I guess Whitby was up there earlier. What's better, a beer sponsor or a battery sponsor? I definitely consume more beer than I do batteries. Mortske IPA. I saw a meme today. The first thing you do, 3 steps of drinking an IPA, and step 1 was just dumping it down the drain. What do I think about pudding? It's not pudding. Like pudding, like chocolate pudding, or vanilla pudding, tapioca pudding. I don't know which kind of pudding. Beer and a Pepsi vending machine. Big meetup at Sobering. There you go. You have a old car for sale. I don't know. There's always something for sale. Not on sale. It's for sale. Raining in Mississippi. Dr. Pepper and Screwball. Peanut butter jelly time. I actually tried that, and it didn't really taste like peanut butter and jelly. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it did taste like peanut butter and jelly. Oh, yeah, that's Roy, your Canucka stand, too. You could come there. My garage is air conditioned. I got a window shaker over there. That's why the door's closed. It's not good in here, but it's gooder than outside. Cold War Motors. There you go. Cosby pudding. Yeah. Putting things where they don't belong. David, I can't help you there. You own 2 bars in Colorado? Wait, you need to send us an email. I'll come out there. You got any good junk out there in Colorado? Are you in the dry part of Colorado? Is all of Colorado dry? I don't know. I just want to go there and drink Coors Light. Sorry. Tap the Rockies. Ever find any late 70s Ford 4-door pickups? I mean, I've come across them, but I don't know any. Ever been to Georgia? Been to Tennessee? Is that close to Georgia? Have I been to Atlanta? I think I've flown into Atlanta. Oh, yeah, we've flown into Atlanta. We got a location in Atlanta. I've been there. Any excuse to travel, especially with a nice old car. I wouldn't know. I don't have any nice ones. I just got crappy ones. Yeah, Sobering Restorations. Yeah, you guys need to set it up. Like when the border opens, just have a big old get-together, bash at your place because you got a big parking lot there, it looks like. And we'll just do big smoky burnouts. Light something on fire real quick. I'm going to need a couple more of these before I do that. What brand vehicle do you lean more towards working on? Oh, I like the early Fords, but like not like this vintage, like the flathead stuff. I really like them flatheads, so but they're hard to find. And then you don't find any super complete ones. But then like later stuff in the probably like when the small block came out in the 60s and 70s stuff is GM, probably Chevy stuff, I guess. But I like them all. I like to see him put in work on that international, drag it down there, him sit in the couch and watching terrible traffic. Any Mercury trucks? No, that's Canuckistan. They got all the Mercuries. Nice is relative, yes. Sunday rum and ginger on an 88-degree Virginia evening. What's the nicest old vehicle in your fleet? I got a pretty dang nice 63.5 Ford Galaxy. It's black, red interior, 289, automatic, torque thrust. Super nice car. It was in the family back in the day, and I had the chance to purchase it back. Also, needs a freaking radiator because everything I got's broke down. I may or may not have cooked some bacon in my underwear this morning, and that I regretted that. But anyhow, that's besides the point. Lots of room for burnout. And camping, don't you guys have hotels there? I don't know, you people in your camping like, oh yeah, let's go camping. No, screw that. Perfectly good hotels. What's the worst part about making YouTube videos? Chin does the editing, and I would say that's the worst part. I used to do a bunch of that, but like on my end, it's like trying to set the camera up like so you can see what I'm doing, but I can still see what I'm doing and not being in the way and light. Like seriously, a 45-minute job turns into an hour and 15 minutes just dicking around with the camera because batteries are going dead. And you're constantly like looking at it to get the right sound. And it sucks. It'd be a lot easier if you had somebody like, I know the Coastal Auto Reaction guys, like a lot of times when they're doing it, they got somebody following you around, but I don't have any friends, and Duff is no help and doesn't have any thumbs, so he can't like follow me around the camera. But anyway, Red Solo Cup. Yeah, that song has been in my head ever since I mentioned that earlier. How far am I from Yankton? How far is Yankton from the Sioux Falls? I'm like 2.5, 3 hours from Sioux Falls. So I'm probably like 5-ish hours from Yankton. You would love camping, Nancy. Sounds horrible. 60s Plymouth Fury. I come across a lot of stuff. Oh man, you guys are typing fast. We love it. No, a lot of people love camping. I love old cars. A lot of people don't like old cars. A lot of people like really nice old cars. I like crappy old cars. So I don't know. 59 Plymouth Subaru is not my car. It's a buddy's car. I just bought it for him at an auction. And yeah, he's got it. What about a lapel mic? You wouldn't have to worry about sound. Okay, so then I'm crawling in and out in the car and laying upside down, and then I got a lapel mic attached to me. And then you got to sync that all up. And what if the battery's dead? And so what if I get a phone call, or, I mean, I don't just bang these cars out in like 3 hours straight. Like I'll come back later or come back the next day. I do have a lapel mic, but I haven't even taken it out of the box, and I don't know, probably had it for close to a year. It's just, I don't know. It sucks. Like it really irritates me when people are like, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. Like the comments of the video. I'm not saying what you're saying, but like people will comment in the video, you need to show more of this, you need to do more of that. Like they don't realize how much pissing around, like doing this mechanic work, I love it. But like when I'm dragging a camera around, it frickin' sucks. It's tough. And then yeah, Zach edits it and he wasn't here, so it takes a bunch more work on his end. And I mean, it's difficult. People don't understand how much work goes into this YouTube stuff. It's cool, like all the compliments and stuff you get, but I don't know. Anyway, kind of camera to use. I think we have GoPro Hero 7s. Last week's video was kind of shaky, and Puddin said that his 7 was kind of acting up, so we got a different one. So maybe we'll get a couple of 9s. I don't know. The kind of car do you want the most? I don't really have a favorite car. I'm still kind of looking for a Ford T-Bucket, like an early 70s, 60s, just raunchy one. I kind of want a muscle car. I mean, like a 66 to 70, like the good ones before they got the smoggy, but everything's so expensive. I was just in Lincoln, Nebraska, actually a couple weeks ago. Speedy Bill's Museum, Speedway Museum, what do they call it? Museum of American History. That place is freaking awesome. So much cool early Ford stuff. Half-Ass Customs is cool. Those guys make a lot of pretty neat stuff out of literally nothing. Like he's super backyard. If I attached anything to Duff, it would immediately get ripped off from him running around chasing critters. 62 Olds Cutlass. Those are kind of neat. Those are the little tiny ones. I think I had a 63 Cutlass. I do need more dancing girls. Yeah, there's so much talk of strapping the camera to the Duff, but you know how that would go? Like my dog would just either lay here like he's doing now. That would be nothing. Or he would just take off running with it, and there's nothing like putting a $500 camera on a dog and then going walking through the woods trying to find it. That skid steer, I think it's got like 45 hours on it. So yeah, it is pretty much new. Hence why it sits inside, because it's literally worth more than my shop or my house. Yeah, I need to go back to that museum too. Like, there's 3 floors. I forget what it is, like 130,000 square feet. Just ridiculous, the neat stuff that's in there. Puddin', I think he's got one of those like those cameras that you put on your shoulder, like your dad had in the early '90s when he had his sweet porno stash. And you were doing like your musical at school. Then he might on the little reasonable. You know, that's just it. Like, I got to find stuff in the weeds because I'm poor. I need to find stuff out in the woods. I can't pay full market for stuff because unless I really wanted it, there's nothing that I really want. Four-speed car, 285 V8 turbo tonight. Oh, that would be neat. Yes, yeah. So my camera would be literally, Nancy. My camera, my $400 camera would be covered in deer poop. Exactly what would happen. Or the battery would be dead. It would be beeping. And he wouldn't come to me. He'd just be like, I'm gonna go run around and chase rabbits. Dart, yeah. Like literally, I'll drag anything home. Like you guys have seen what we got here: cab overs, Peterbilt, 59 Plymouths. It don't matter. What YouTubers do you like to watch in your downtime? I don't get a lot of time to watch a lot of YouTube, unfortunately. You know, I watch Puddin' stuff. Like Landshark Garage, I watch his stuff. Yeah. Do I sell? Yes, I did get a discount on that loader. I don't sell cars for a living, no. I mean, I sell pretty much all the cars that come through here, unless I really want to keep it. International Scout, I would like to find an International Scout. But they're all so freaking rusty, or they want like real money for them. It's your dream muscle car. I mean, a Hemi 4-speed, literally anything. But I mean, a Hemi Cuda would be sweet. Are you going to Chuck Norris beard? I don't know what that is. I mean, I got a beard. It's growing until I get it. I do actually have a Yugo that I need to go look at. I'm not saying it's going to be on here. I'm not saying that I want it to be on here, but everybody brings it up. So, I mean, I'll try anything once. No plans to work with Puddin'. I mean, we'd like to, but we're 14 hours apart. He's got a life. I got a life. So we'll see what happens. Race car, what bodies do you have? I don't know what kind of bodies you're looking for. Hill City, Minnesota, 1980 Mustang with a straight stick and a Fox body? What? Is an 80 a Fox body? I don't know. I think it is. Grader's got a D in it, Chin. Grader, not grater. Graters are for cheese. Pillsbury that looked abandoned. Yeah, so it seems like the videos that get views are like heavy equipment. So like a drag or a dozer or whatever. So we're kind of looking for some great big piece of equipment. And obviously we'd have to get it running on the spot because it's not going to fit on the trailer by my pickup. Your mom had a Yugo. It's pretty decent, huh? You can check my cars playlist. It's a weird mix. I am never bored. I literally have enough projects. I think I bought 3 more cars this week, and I only sold one. So I think I'm at like 78. So I've got a lot of cars to not only maintain, but to get running. And some of them are projects. I don't know if they'll be in the channel or not. Wahpeton. That's just up the road. What are you doing a road trip, especially grabbing a rust-free cheap car from Arizona? I'd like to find one, but like I said, everything that I find would be like advertised down there. And that's a long ways to drive to just go freestyling. Your mom had a Yugo. Real nice Pinto in Oklahoma you should buy. That's a long ways to go for a Pinto, unless it's a sport wagon. Do I do excavating work? Not really. I mean, I guess I did a little landscaping for Buddy with that thing a couple weeks ago. Diesels are easy to get going. Yeah, they are easy to get going. People watch it, and plus it's easy, so it should be easy to do, right? Fix it and race, see who'll be home first. There you go. Talk him into it. Must be nice having to go to have 78 cars, right? Remember that $50 Ford we got? Well, that's one of them. So, and a lot of them are in that status. Like this is one of the nicer ones, unfortunately. 76 Highway with a 460. Sweet. 79 Chevette. Oh, yeah. Vets are the best. A second project. Just stick with one. Orange Ford I have is awesome. Which one? The 71 or the 62? Very fond memories. I bet. Check a big block in the smallest car truck you got. I got a 34 or 5 International pickup back here with a big block in it. Well, thank you, Edward. My other girlfriend had a 79 Datsun B210 or something. A Rocket Datsun? Okay. If you hit that Yugo a little bit hard with the 66 Cadillac, you'd probably blow through it, Bryce. You have a 53 or 54 Ford? I got a 53 Ford Cabover and a 53 Ford F100. I had a 53 Ford mainline last summer that I sold. Big block fits in a Chevette. I mean, anything fits in anything with a torch and a welder. Twins Datsun wagon, not really my thing. Why don't I have Chin in my videos more? Because he's got a wife and kids, and we work different hours, and yeah, it just doesn't. I'm sure he'll comment. He'd like to be here more, but it's tough for our schedules to overlap. 78 Thunderbird. With which of the 3 different 351s at Ford mean? Do you need a dealer's license to do what you do with 70-plus cars? No, you do not need a dealer's license. What do you actually drive the most? I drive my 71 Ford 16 miles round trip every day to work. Right now, it varies from year to year, but right now, what old wagon? Yeah, wagons are cool. I got a 64 Impala wagon that I need to pull the engine out, freshen it up, put it back together. I've had that car since 1999. A wagon would be, or I mean a wagon, a van would be cool. Favorite engine? 392 Hemi. Funny story. She told me to come over there and be live with you instead of watching. There you go. You had a hall pass. You could have came over, Chin. I mean, I am using your Wi-Fi anyway, so, you know, basically you could pull the plug and end all this right now. Price on the 53 Ford pickup? I don't know. Send me an email. I'll think about it. Guess I haven't really thought about it. 70, 72 Monte Carlo? Yeah. It's technically it's a muscle car and you just don't find them. Set up for a second half link here is. Yeah, so we got about 12 minutes left. Then we're going to jump over to the Coastal Auto Reaction page. So click on that link there if you want to watch another hour of shenanigans with me and Duff sleeping on the floor. Those early Thunderbirds are. I really want to find like a 62, like a Bullet Bird Thunderbird. Those are cool. Or like a 58 Square Bird. 71 Riv. Custom tools by Mortske. CP, we should do some talking because, like, where do you get all your tools? Like, do you just work all the time and spend all your money on tools like a crackhead does on drugs? Because you come across some pretty cool stuff. Or do you like getting some sponsors or what? I like tools like you, but I can't afford it. Like, all my stuff is, like, cheap. If your channel takes off more, you'll quit your day job. I mean, yeah, if it gets to that point, or does, Chin and I guess, need to sit down and figure out what that magic number is. The thing with YouTube is, like things go up and down, and you never know. I mean, you gotta have those views. That's what it depends on. You know, you put a couple of videos out there that aren't that good, then it drops way off. Ever seen any Henry J's? Oh, yeah, they're around. I was just looking at some old pictures the other day. I saw one sitting on top of a bus. Do I have any Ramblers? I do not. Used to be an early Hemi in junkyard once across from school. I do have quite a fleet of Hemis. They're all early ones. I got one 392 and then a bunch of like DeSotos, like 331s, 354s, oddball, early stuff. Subarus. 56 T-Bird. Yeah, those. I just 55 to what is it? 57. Those early T-Birds, like I don't know, they just don't do it for me. They're cool. Don't get me wrong. They're worth big money. So are 57 Chevys. Sorry, DD Speed Shop. They just don't do it for me. 55 Chevys, awesome. I'm retired every truck we have. Those are a must. Yeah, they are. You work for tools, right? Just like me. I work for crappy old cars. Somebody asked what my favorite car is right now. I really like that 71. Like probably the car that I'm driving all the time is my favorite one. Like one summer I'll drive my 64 wagon, and then one summer I drove that 68 Dodge D100. That thing was awesome, which needs an engine now. That 71 Chevy short box I got, I like it, but I just need to do so much work to it, stuff that irritates me about it. 62 C10 White Lightning, that's been a really good pickup. Needs some TLC. But that one's probably been my favorite at times. Yeah, Penny's just Penny's Hot Rods. Penny, I don't know, what do those guys go by? Penny's Hot Rods? They got a sweet Henry J that they just dinking with straight axle 4-speed because may the 4-speed be with you. Probably gonna have to get some more ice for that next video. Duff, everybody wants to know what you're doing. Come over here and say hi. Come here. Come on. I know. Here you go. Treat for you. You say hi. Say hi to everybody on YouTube. Say hi. Louder. Oh, it's too hot to even say hi, he says. You're a putz. Don't forget about the 50. Kim Brokaw, you know how to type? Yes, I have a 54 International at Kim's to get. I have I think I counted the other day. I have 11 cars that I need to go get. So yeah, I already have 78 and I have 11 to go get. Then we have a Cadillac to go get next to your place too, Kim. We're not going to bring you with because we can't put Kim on camera because Kim can't. He doesn't have a filter either. He's probably dropping some F-bombs at his TV right now. Still the mail trucker sale? Nope. A guy that ships a lot of the cars that I sell for me, he bought that. You should line up your fleet and show it off. That's just it. Like, I got cars in storage at buddies' places, several buddies' places. I got a shop over here. I got a shop at my house. I got this shop. I got them lined up across the street. It would take 3 guys a whole weekend with pickups and trailers to get everything all lined up. Cab over is sitting over at my other storage unit. I was driving it the other day. Aren't you supposed to be on with Luke? No, that's at like 5 o'clock. We got like 7 minutes. No, just kidding, old car guy. We just screw those guys. They're doing their own thing. 86 Ford with a 9-foot bed? What? Duff needs more treats. Yeah, okay, we'll give him another treat. Come here. Come here. Come get it. How many of the cars are going to have stuck valves and bad starters? 12 of the 11, pretty much. Yes, I sold the green Dodge. That's going to Ohio. You have ice with a sandwich. Yes, got ice. Give Duff a mullet. No, we're not giving him a mullet. Yeah, storing your vehicles or your buddies is. I'm really appreciative. I've got Dave. You showed up at the last 6 minutes. Nice work. Yeah, I'm really appreciative. I got a handful of buddies that are super cool about letting me store stuff at their places. So, I mean, without them, I wouldn't have what I have. Have you got any companies send you products to use? Yeah, I have. Some of it's good. Some of it's maybe not so much. Jeff likes apples. 35 boat tail replica. Ooh, that's pretty cool. We see more Mopar Madness. I guess I don't think I have any lined up right now, but we're always looking. We're not looking for anything in particular. We're just looking. Need to get a wrecker. Yes, that's been. You can ask Chin. Like that's been super high on the priority list. That I need to get a wrecker. I don't know why. I'm super excited to find one, but yeah, I mean, it's got to be the right price and it's got to be super relatively complete. No, it didn't take long. That's just it. Like some guys think that I'm selling stuff for big bucks, and then other people are like, the last 2 or 3 cards that I sold off the channel, people are like, they don't even negotiate. They're like, yeah, we saw the whole video. Yeah, I'll give you that. So, I mean, that's what's nice about the channel. It helps me move some cars. Yes, Bryce, we are getting a Cadillac, so I'm not going to give you any more information on it. Haven't broken any bells lately. It's been a long time. I think we only broke the one bell, right? Bo, yeah, Bo Hawkins. He's the one who he bought the old war wagon. I'm glad that's going to a good home. If I didn't have so many freaking cars, that thing would be pretty sweet. But yeah, he's gonna. I think he said he's got a 318 lined up for it. Obviously, gonna have to go through the rear end. Where can we find what you have for sale? Just check through the videos and see if it's listed in there that it's for sale or not. 66 big block Monaco. Yeah, I need to find a flatbed. Why? We know where there's a flatbed for the cab over. I just need to pay real money to get it. A 71 to 76 clamshell wagon, some of the worst cars you can get for a lot of reasons. Those things are super good derby cars. Like I think guys are paying like $1,500, $2,000 for a shell. I had a 72 Pontiac wagon clamshell. We had a lot of fun in that thing. The buck wagon, you call it. Had a pretty healthy 455 and a turbo 400, limited slip and stuff. I'd be dangerous with a wrecker. No comment. What's up with the 60? Just putting a radiator in it. It's kind of one of my drivers. I don't know. I don't think putting's on the line. I mean, how many 77 Datsun wagons are there out there? Let's see what you'd make a great whacker. That one's so long that I think we're gonna make it like a flatbed, whatever, car hauler, Davy boy. What'd you do with the K Blazer? The 4-wheel drive is sold. The 2-wheel drive still got sitting here. Selling cars on the side, a decent side hustle. I mean, it pays for the shop and a lot of tools I got, you know. I mean, that's the name of the game. Changed any starters lately? No, I've not. Day job, product service manager. I think we talked about that earlier. Engine ready for the wagon. I'm waiting for the truck to get us some rear end. I think that rear end, I think you might get away with just putting bearings in it, but I would. Since you're that far, you might as well buy a ring and pinion and stick in it. 7071 Ford to the 390. Nope. I don't even have a 390 in my fleet right now. The Dodge Charger. I really want a Dodge Charger. What is it? Chris Birdsong. I've been watching a lot of him, so I'm excited about that stuff. Those things bring real good money. Place posted of all the things you have for sale. One of these days I'm going to buy one off you, bring you some tools, and the right old heat tickles me. Yeah, like I said, I can't even find time to set up a site to sell apparel, much less to list all the cars for sale. And to be honest, I mean, no offense, but most of the people are just time wasters that want to buy cars. It's just, it sucks. People suck. Don't get me wrong, you guys are all great people, but there's a lot of sucky people out there. I think the Carrier, I think the Carrier is good. I think so. I do think so. But yeah, probably should blow it all apart and see what you got first. At least it's got, what do you call it, full floating hubs. You can blow it all apart and still roll around. God, you stink. Stinky dog. Stinky boy. Anyway, it's 5 o'clock. Jumping off. Thank you for everybody who joined. Thank you for those who've supported the channel. If you want some decals, send me an email. And $10 for a 4-pack through the PayPal, or stay on mail and check. Peace out. Remember, you gotta get it done. As long as you're having fun.